Hey everybody, Steven here, back playing Satisfactory, and on the last video I updated my oil production area, and at the end of that I mentioned needing to update my nuclear power plants, because where they're at right now I just have to actually funnel water all the way there. You can see the piping, and it's just causing issues because it's so far away. So I'm gonna actually, because this is actually a continuation of the platforms that my train comes on to deliver the materials up there to make the nuclear rods, and so I'm just going to actually put one next to it, continue that, and this will actually deliver the nuclear rods to this area down here. So I think this is going to be the plan. We're going to put it over here. I may eventually just kind of take this area over slowly. We'll see about that. Maybe bring some of this production in-house. I don't know. We'll see. This is where this was going. It connected right there, and then it went up to this and connected. But I've actually just continued it all the way down. I put this little break here because it matches up with this. So I may split that off and go that way. We'll see. Not 100% sure if I'm going to ever run these in a large loop or if they're all just going to be kind of separate. But what I need to do now is take this. I'll actually expand this. And I think I'm just going to go that way. I'm not going to head back this way at all. I'll build, because I don't know how far out that way I can go is the issue. So I'm probably going to try to stick to this side. But I'm going to bring this out some, and then I'll cut over. And then I'll build a huge platform right here. And then, like I said, this is going to be where we get the nuclear power plants up and running. Let's see how far we can go. I'm pretty sure we can actually go a good distance. Kind of wish I had some mods on this right now, like the one where you can actually just drag out how far you want to go and it lays all of it. A little bit further. I'm wondering when it's going to tell me to turn around. Tell you what, I think that's plenty good. We'll go here and we'll start cutting in. Alright, so we're going to jump ahead now that I have this part done. Because yeah, I think we have plenty of room because I can also stack vertically. And then after that, I'm probably going to ship all of the nuclear waste out here. See how far I can go out at that point. And then I'll build a huge stack with a ton of different, not different, but just a ton of large storage containers, and then that'll be, oh, that just popped in. That'll be where I store all of that, and I'll make enough that it'll last me a good long while. Yeah, I think this is good. All right, we're going to cut ahead. I'm going to build all of this out now. Yeah, because I'll need a large platform right here. Alright, so I have the platform all set up. I actually went ahead and ran the train station as well, just because I was coming from my nuclear power plant area, the current area, and just figured I'd run this while I was already there, just because I had to pick up some more concrete, and that's where I have some concrete. I don't know if this is big enough, so I'll probably be expanding this way over here, and maybe even back and doing multiple tiers. We should have that pop into that plant here. There it is. But I'll probably be expanding this that way and then back, and then I'm going to have all of my water pumps lined right here. That's the current plan anyways, which they'll actually fit right up against that too. So let's, and actually let me get the train made. I think I have, nope, don't have computers. Pretty sure I have computers right here though. So I just came back from literally just grabbing a bunch of stuff. Did a supply run, which takes a while to get back to my main base. So let's swap you out. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's put you at the end. Then freight car. There we go. Alright, now power. Nuclear power plant. Ooh. Yeah, because of how big these things are. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. So that'll be coming in right here. But I can funnel these down. And then I'll have them kind of being distributed this way. Huh. And I can't really see right here. Oh man. Yeah, that fog is dense in here. Look at that. Holy smokes. And I guess we'll start down here since I can see, and then we'll go this way. And then it just like disappears. Look at that. Alright, might be able to squeeze that in right there. There it is. Let's see how it looks. Yep, look at that. That should be lined up right next to it. I have enough for one more too. Ooh, the hard part. I need to think about... I'm going to get rid of that. I need to think about clearance for getting rid of nuclear waste. Do I want to run that as one thing? Actually, yeah, I think I'll run it as one thing. And then I'll run it out of here. I can't see where that is lined up. Okay, I don't think it's going to change on me. There we go. Come on. I think that's it. Right? Nope, I was way off. Okay. Need to bring that forward. There it is. Okay. We got our 2. And actually, I'm good with 2 for right now, just as a starting point. So let's get our... Do we have enough for the water pumps? Nope. Let's grab our stuff for the water pumps. Then we'll at least get those 2 things set up. Running power here is going to be the harder part. Which I may... I can do that for my other base. Won't be that big of a deal, because I'll have to feed lines back to it anyways. I need copper. Wait, what did I need? Rotors. Alright. So the plan is to run 1 pump for 1 nuclear reactor for now, and then that may switch to them running 2. Harder part is that needs to come straight down the middle here. Right there. Straight shot. Come on. Right there. Then this one's gonna be... It'll be off to the side a little bit. It'll be right here. Should be right there. There we go. All right, now we'll run tubes. All right, I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to get the tubes set up here. I need to get the train going, and I actually have to go build that out, and then I need power lines over here. And then to figure out, I'll figure out waste after that, but I'll get that set up at least for now, so we'll jump ahead. Alright, so I got this all set up. I have my nuclear rods, which are being made right there. They were feeding over to my 2 power plants here. Those are now being fed up here, and this is going to the train station. Fingers crossed my train is coming. I have everything set up. Ran the power lines, so that's done. I have to be mindful of keeping on my radiation suit, because when I come up here, yeah, you can see there's some in there. And then I split these. I didn't want to make it one large thing and deconstruct that. I don't know, maybe down the road I do that, but right now I kind of like the split. I don't think my train is coming. Should have been here by now. Let me check. Nope. See, it's just sitting there. Alright, well, I'm going to go figure out what's going on. But we do have this done. It's looking good. And then I'll actually build this out more. So I'll have more... Because this is just going to be the area where I have the nuclear rods made. And then I'll split this just because the uranite or the uranium is right over here. The node is right over here. Which I could tear all this down and move it, but I think I want to keep it split, kind of sprawled out. But yeah, let's cut ahead. I'm going to figure out what's going on with this train. Alright, there's the train coming down. Got it finally working. Essentially the train station, and I've done this multiple times, and I always forget. You have to do it so it's essentially the track is saying it's going to go through it. It's going to pass through, and I keep wanting it to like ping back and forth, and that's where the confusion gets set in. This should unload though. There we go. Alright, let's see these nuclear fuel rods come out. Good news is I'm set for quite some time. And I'm thinking to maybe even build some power plants that way too. I may expand that way. Now I need to figure out... There they are. Now I need to figure out where I'm going to send all the waste, because I know that's not going to work long term. I may just build a massive tower that just flows through a bunch of them that I can fill up, and I'll put it over there. And it'll kind of be off to the side as part of this, because I don't think I want to mess with training it out necessarily. Boom, there it is. I am all set up now. Let's see. There it is. We have a high capacity going right now. Let's see how much waste we're dealing with. $86 out of that whole thing, not bad. I think does it stack 500 or just 100? I think it stacks 500. But yeah, if I can get a tower going right here. I did notice that the map cuts off, if you can see it right there. I fell off. Yeah, it just died. It's just like falling off any of the other cliffs. I don't know why. I thought I went a little bit further that way. So don't want to mess with that. But yeah, if I can get it, I may tear it out right over there. Depends on how high I want to go too. I mean, I could just build it up a ton here. I might go a little bit further out. Build it right there. Because that'll be the next project. I'm not going to enclose this just yet. I'll just keep that the way it is for right now. But yeah, I may... build that way for the nuclear power plants. I also don't know, I mean, realistically, how many do I need? Because right now I'm not even getting close to touching what I need. But I know down the road I'll need a lot more. And I should be able to fit another 6 over here. It looks, 3, probably 8 max, 6 to 8 max on that side. I may split it over there. I may start... I don't really want to deal with pumping water up is the issue. Because that's flowing really well, but I don't want to have to deal with the pumps necessarily. But I could go... I don't know. We'll see with that, because I even have enough room to fit another one in here. Probably not. No. Well, nope, too tight of a squeeze. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there. I'll build these out, let that stay for a while, and then next big thing is going to be building out this tower over here. That way I can funnel all of this out. I'm not in a rush right now, but I think that's going to start stacking quicker than I want it to. And it'll get it out of the way if I do build it over there. I think... And I could just do belts that way too. So I think that's what we're going to do. Harder part is going to be getting there. Let's see how far this goes. Let's see what else pops in. Oop. Well, this is where it gets dense. Yeah. I say I just build a huge monolith looking thing right here. And then I can get crazy with it right here. I think I'm going to clip those guys, so let's go a little bit higher. Nope. There it is. Let's see. Ooh, just barely. And I'm out. All right. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I can funnel this up that way. And then I'm just going to build this out, and I'll cover this whole section. Ooh. And then I'll just go crazy high with it, and I'm trying to think how I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do it like windy, or I'll have to figure out the logistics of that. I don't know how much of that. I may just get the start of that. So let's say I want to get the general layout of that kind of built. And it probably won't be as high as I'll potentially go with it, but it'll be a good start, good platform for that, and then can build it out from there. But yeah, let's jump ahead. I'll get that. It's crazy how dense that gets. I'll get that platform built. And I want enough that it's like I don't ever have to really think about it. I don't know how many that would be, but because you can't get rid of it right now, it's going to sit there. And I may even use that as one tower that branches out over here, and then build like one that covers as much as I can that way. And that'll just be my nuclear waste area tucked off to the side. But let's jump ahead. I'll have more of this built out. All right, so I got a chunk done, not officially done. There's a lot more that I want to do with this. I want to go a lot higher, but I think this is going to be it for this video, and I managed to get 3 tiers done. So we'll kind of look at this for a second. So I have my main line coming in here, right? That'll funnel all the way from over there, and then it's going to get split 3 ways. So this, we have our 3 stacks, and then you can see here it's split again. This will go to the 4th floor, and then that'll get split off, and then that'll go even higher. And I'll just continue that as it goes up and up and up and up. And I'm going to make it pretty big, but I'm going to do that for a separate video where I can really just focus in on this. So we have 6 over here, and then this is split. We have 6 right here, and then there's a gap, and then it goes 6 again, just because the count was off if I just kept going. I did leave the corners open just because I wasn't sure if I was going to need to run belts over there or rearrange stuff, so I just wanted it as open space, because otherwise they end up getting crammed too tight, and I don't know down the road if I need to funnel these out, which may mean I would run belts from the back end, and then in the corners I'd actually have them go all the way up, and then I might build another one over here down the road. I'm essentially going to build this so big I wouldn't really have to think about it ever, but you never know. So I may end up needing to build another even bigger kind of warehouse for all of this. But then we have the other side over here, same thing. And we'll actually kind of look at the belt systems here. So I gotta say, this is probably one of my cleanest builds for something. That's why I want to break it off into a separate video. And I just think it's looking pretty good. More open space right here. I just wanted it to look open so I could have it on a large scale. I could probably actually bring all of this in and then do 2 in front of each other, but I just want to go super vertical. And if I cram all of that in, I don't have this massive opening that I wanted to have. And this is just as tall as I went with this from the ground. So I may even go, I'm thinking double this is really what I'm looking at, which is why I said this is probably going to take a minute to get all this done. And I may end up actually branching it off so every floor gets kind of that tri-split in it, and then it goes up multiple levels. But I have to see how that starts to break down, because actually this side's going to block part of that. It should work, but we'll see. Let's get a look at the environment really quick. And I have on the corner over here, there's actually a waterfall. Right there. I got some stuff to get. I'll probably start mining some of this over here as well. Because if I can keep some of my supplies over here, it'll be a lot easier than running back to my base every single time. My main base, which I'm going to have to create hypertubes to get here as well. But that is it. And on the back wall, so I did it different. So I have kind of the 3 window walls, and those are on the kind of bottom of each floor, the bottom level of each floor. And then in the back, it's all windows. So as this goes up, that's what I kind of wanted, was you could see straight out the back right there. Bring in some light. But these look like very Doom-esque in my mind for kind of the design that they've gone with a lot of the bases in that game, which is why I wanted to use it. And we'll walk out here so we can kind of see this. And then I'll paint it down the road as well. I do have my pillars there. I'm going to actually bring some more in here, so I'll make it look a little bit more realistic with how it's kind of sitting here. But that is going to be it for this video, everybody. Next video, like I said, focusing on actually building this thing even higher. But if you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.